Are there damping spheres in this board or not? I think there are. I don't remember. There actually aren't wet balls in this board, huh? There should probably be wet balls in the board of this deck. The best trolls, Sherpy Boy, are ones that you can't distinguish on whether or not they're trolls. Sounds great. You know, register Birds of Paradise to mulligan turn 1 Birds of Paradise. That's true. It is guaranteed good versus magic cards. I'm gonna mute myself momentarily while I eat a snack. My sequencing there was bad. I should play out Oath and I should blink Oath, and the reason because, and this is why McKinnon was timed out because they didn't give me a because. You should blink Oath because it sees 2 more cards than Coiling Oracle. I wasn't sure if I wanted to. I wasn't sure if I was going to play the Oath out because there is downside to the opponent knowing if we have Saheeli, but seeing 2 more cards is just worthwhile, so that's an evolution. That doesn't quite do it, right? I guess evolution lets me evolve Coiling Oracle into another Felidar Guardian to get 3 looks at a Saheeli. That's my best shot to combo this turn, right? It's evolve into Felidar, blink the Oath of Nissa. Kitty into Sun Titan means I die next turn to my opponent's Primeval Titan. I want to just try and kill my opponent this turn. Unfortunately, we can't just get Kiki-Jiki because we don't have a 3-drop. Evolving into Eternal Witness doesn't accomplish anything. Alright, I mean, that technically gives us another look for next turn, right? The off chance we don't. I think we're literally dead to the Titan though, right? Pretty sure we're literally dead to the Titan. Alright, in a world where we're not dead, we kill them next turn. I'm not casting the Bird of Paradise here because going to 12 makes it easier to kill us. They just Titan, get double Valakut here. If they Titan, get double Valakut, plus have a mountain to play out of their hand, we die. Yeah, I think Thalia's Lancer is just worse than playing a Kiki-Jiki. If they just leave up things like this, this actually kills us next turn. They can't, it means we can't combo through it, right? Yeah. Just very dead. So, for again, the reason why I'm conceding there is because our opponent is going to be able to use their Sakura Tribals or their fetch lands at instant speed to deal damage to our Saheeli, so we can't actually combo them through what they have on board. The lack of a acidic slime in the 75 is a little bit sad. Teeg's not very good in this matchup. He turns off exactly Escape Shift, and usually you die to Titan. I guess he's fine, so he doesn't turn off any of our things. We're not going to be searching for him, but like if we draw him, it's okay. Basic, are any of the combo decks that you're talking about there that Birthing Pod enables, are they any fucking worse than any of the other things that are currently legal in Modern? Are they actually worse than Storm? Are they actually worse for the format than this Valakut deck? Like, everybody's always like, no, you can't have Birthing Pod, it would enable degenerate things. Modern is mono degenerate things. Let me play the degenerate things I want to play too. Can't I just have fun and play the degenerate things I want to play too? Please? I get it. I get it that it enables degenerate things. But guess what? Everybody's doing fucking degenerate things. So can't I do degenerate things with Birthing Pod too? Just please? Can't I have toys to play with as well? I'm gonna keep this with a scry, I guess. Pod would probably get run over by humans, just like most combo decks. Yeah, that's true. Excellent. Excellent. It doesn't... God, I'm so tired of people parroting that same bullshit line. Repeat after me, people who are parrots and don't know anything. Wizards of the Coast does not design Magic cards with Modern in mind. Wizards of the Coast does not design Magic cards with Modern in mind. Okay, now that we've gotten past that, so we've established why Birthing Pod doesn't limit design space, because Wizards of the Coast doesn't design Magic cards with Modern in mind. Okay, because they've said that point blank. That's why Eldrazi Winter happened. Now, past that, if at some point in the future Birthing Pod became too good because they broke it with the new card they printed, then you ban it. Don't ban a card 2 years in advance. Don't ban a card this far in advance because maybe it might break at some point in the future. Maybe it might break at some point. You're right. Birthing Pod is the type of card that could very reasonably potentially be broken at some distant point in the future. But you shouldn't ban cards proactively like that. That's like saying we should ban Eldritch Evolution or Kiki-Jiki because they might print a really efficient card that combos with Kiki-Jiki at some point in the future. Should we ban him now? Should he be banned now? Is that something that should happen? like the list of Magic cards that might break at some point in the future because something else got printed is huge. It's huge. Like there's so many cards that might combo with something in the future, maybe at some point. Any rate, thank you everyone for hanging out while we're ranting, getting crapped on by combo decks, and playing some Modern in general. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a TCG player and content producer. Okay, I'm gonna give you a timeout because that Counterspell's not a new fucking Magic card. Counterspell's not a new Magic card. I believe that they think about, well, do we want to introduce existing cards into Modern? That's probably they come out, but Counterspell is not designing a new Magic card. It's not. All right, sorry, let's chill for a minute while we wait for the match. Thanks everyone for hanging out. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I chill full-time here on Twitch, 30 plus hours a week, playing Magic, playing Hex, playing Hearthstone. If you're enjoying this stuff, check out some of the wonderful sponsors. Cardsphere, love to help you turn some of your cards and other cards are cash like their player. There's no haggling. They just take a 1% fee off the top. Mac Weldon provides premium men's clothing. Using code Jeff Hoagland at bit.ly/Google Clothes, you can take 20% on your orders of t-shirts, polos, underwear, shorts, all sorts of great stuff there. And of course, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anironix, Justin, Nivik, and you. Without all of y'all, we wouldn't be here. So thanks everyone for the support. If you can't subscribe to the stream, please make sure you at least follow the stream. Let you know when I go live and with what. What do I think about Counterspell in Modern? I think Counterspell doesn't actually fix any of the problems that blue decks have, why they're bad in Modern. So I think it's kind of pointless to try and print it into the format. My article on Gathering Magic last week talked about not only what Bloodbraid and Jace have done in Modern overall, but I also talked about the cards I would unban. So, gatheringmagic.com. Jeff playing a toolbox while yelling at chat. I think, for the record, I think Counterspell would be playable in Modern. It's certainly an upgrade from Logic Knot. It's probably an upgrade from Mana Leak. But what I said explicitly was, I don't think it solves any of the problems that those decks have in Modern. It doesn't really fix what those decks really struggle against. How does Counterspell help you against Hallowed One and help you against really fast combo decks? How does it help you against Dredge? How does it help you beat Dredge? It doesn't, right? It's not cheap enough. The things in Modern that happen that are super degenerate, they happen very quickly. For the record, I think Counterspell is fine in Modern. I think it would see play. I think it would be I don't think it would break the format, but I don't think it works towards fixing the issues. I don't think I look at the blue control decks in Modern and go, you know what this deck really needs to fix the problems that it has? It needs Counterspell. That's not what I do. I look at them and go, man, that Counterspell is too slow to fix the issues that this deck has. Yeah, we streamed some Hex on Sunday. It's up on my YouTube channel now. Maybe. I mean, Force of Will's not even very good against Dredge. For the record, the red-green Valakut matchup is very unwinnable for this style of deck. It's very, very hard. And when I say unwinnable, I'm being hyperbolic. Like, obviously you're not 0%, but you're pretty close to 0%. It's probably 80-20 or 90-10. Our deck is just not quite fast enough consistently, and their deck is pretty linear and pretty good at executing its combo. That's awesome that they not of this world you. I mean, I get to combo them next turn, potentially. I should have attacked first to make them sacrifice this. There's a basic island in this mana base. The more you know. Basic island's kind of strange without... There's 2 Misties. I was gonna say, we don't have a way to fetch it. We have Misties, okay. How much do we need to pay you to get you to play Commander with the MTG Goldfish crew? I don't know about that. Commander's not really my thing. Stream rules are there. If you ever have a question why one of your messages are deleted, you should be familiar with the stream rules. I just sat there and felt it. Well, if they don't have a bolt to hold up, and they don't kill us, we might get them next turn. You have an Anger of the Gods you're trying to cast here or something? Sweltering Suns? They go like Swelter plus Bolt. Kill this. These stream rules, you literally have to click past them to get into the stream. They are literally, there is a box that pops up in your chat that says, hey, these are the rules. That is not what I'm interested in, right? It's not the combo piece I need. No, I'm gonna bottom that. So next turn we actually get to go voice into evolve voice for a Felidar Guardian. You know, assuming we get a next turn. That's just some good clean deck building right there. Some good clean deck building. All right, they don't have another bolt, they're dead. All right. Having a combo in your deck is good. Sometimes when they don't have it, you get to get yours. We trimmed last time. We trimmed Rallier and Scooze and Path to Exile. That sounds right. I guess I'll bring in this Eidolon. It's good against Summoner's Pact and Bloodbraid Elf. Nah, that's dumb. I'm gonna leave this Rallier in. Most people don't want to read anything and they indigently persist there and not correcting themselves. Yep. Yep. Oh, Meddling Mage is the last card. Yeah, Meddling Mage is fine. Name Titan. Mage is good. Meddling Mage named Valakut. Yep, that'll work out well for us. (102-degree weather. Well, that's hot. All right. I'm gonna keep this because we have Oath of Nissa. A reprint to Bolt with the 10-month resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I do appreciate that. Thanks for the continued support. It's a long time. I am from the Midwest. I live south of Chicago, surrounded by cornfields. Maybe I should have fetched a blue source there, because there's probably more white than blue sources. Dang, we found a fetch land. God bless. And we can actually Coiling Oracle, Phantasmal Image my Coiling Oracle, try and find some lands here. Deal. Oh, put a mulligan pretty low this game, huh? Only have 3 cards left. Right, Rogue. Yeah, no Lotus Cobra is very sad. Although the Phantasmal Image doesn't look bad here, to be fair, either. I'm just a sucker for Lotus Cobra. Do you really think your Past in Flames deck wants to play a bunch of Delve cards? Came for the meme, stayed for the rants. Gregor, thanks for the 2-month resubscription. I do appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I guess we're just dealing all the damages to ourselves, huh? I'm really surprised that they didn't sack one of these relics last turn when they missed a land drop. So we've got all these Felidar Guardians, so they're gonna dig for Saheeli pretty hard and fast here with this Oath of Nissa, which is nice. Giving them the old 1-power snake business here too. I think Mana Leak or Logic Dodge better right now. I think the answer to that question is how much does your deck already lean on its graveyard and how easy is blue versus blue 1? I'm getting the Forest because I'd prefer not to shuffle my deck since I'm bottoming non-Saheeli cards. And then next turn, I can actually play this Phantasmal Image on the Felidar Guardian, and then I can still cast Saheeli in the same turn, which is nice. So we can potentially combo them next turn after getting to look at 4 cards. Yeah, if you have like a Soul Sister, double Felidar Guardian lets you infinite health. This blocks Bloodbraid Elf nicely too, which is great. What's going on, Verbidol? Howdy, howdy. Alright, 4 looks at a Saheeli to kill them. Hit 1. Oh my god. Wow, I didn't even think about drawing Kiki. I 10 out of 10 should have taken the fetch land, huh? Wow, I'm not used to Uncastable Goblin being in our deck. Not used to Uncastable Goblins. 10 out of 10, Peace Scotty Mac. Let's put that towards Infect. Mistakes were made. Alright, if we lose this game, it's on me. No justice, no justice, no justice! Yay! No justice! I prefer my streams without justice. Nothing but professionalism on this stream, chat. Nothing but professionalism. This is my pretty kitty. He likes to combo nerds. And like I said, that's why shoving a combo in your deck is good. Like, that matchup generically is pretty bad for this archetype, but sometimes they fumble a little bit, and then you get to insta-give them. I explicitly specified 90-10, 80-20. And, like, the opponent definitely made some mistakes that game. Like, they should have cycled their Relic rather than missing their land drop on 3. They definitely gave us percentage points they didn't have to give up. Pretty sure this is a keep. Needs a blue source, obviously, but it's got an Oath of Nissa. I love my good No Justice stream. God bless. God bless us, everyone. Yeah, the font is rendered differently because I'm playing through wine. So grab a Hallowed Fountain for us, which will unlock white and blue. All right, Tron's another tough one, but again, we... Excellent. Excellent. All right. All right. If we can just avoid getting carned for a turn or two. Never didn't have it. Look, I said having a combo in your deck is great, okay? Can we all agree that having a combo in your deck is great? So I want a cat here, right? Because if they kill the cat next turn, I can go evolution for cat plus play Saheeli. No, I can't quite. I want to blink the Coiling Oracle with this cat, because if I hit a land, I can then evolution plus Saheeli next turn. All right, now they know the Saheelis are coming. Oh, and you know what? If they kill my Felidar Guardian here with like a Karn or something, next turn I can go Saheeli, copy my Coiling Oracle, and then if that Coiling Oracle hits a land, we can still evolution that turn. The 1 point of damage doesn't matter. We're gonna win this game by comboing. They're pretty unlikely to kill my Coiling Oracle. Evolution into cap, blinking land. You're right, it does. We can definitely do the... Yep. All right, so we're good either way. Look at that. Tron's a hard matchup. Kill you. The images have been kind of good, huh? And this is why, so like, someone earlier suggested I just like make changes to the deck list that this person had submitted and just like play Lotus Cobras like I have in the past. Like, this is why I always try to make sure to play decks card for card when people submit them, because like the Phantasmal Images have been kind of impressive, honestly. Do I want these other cards out of my board? I don't think so. I don't think Harmonic Sliver is quite good enough here. Honestly, the Renegade Rallier seem pretty medium without the inclusion of Lotus Cobra. Coiling Oracle's been really good as well. So honestly, maybe these Ralliers should just be Lotus Cobras. Or more, sorry, Coiling Oracles, I mean. Yeah, I think Tamiyo Field Researcher is a fine card. I've definitely played that in decks like this before. She grinds a lot of, she draws a lot of cards. You can whisper me on Twitch or direct message me on Twitter. Both of those are ideal spots. If you're already subscribed to the channel, you can message me on Discord as well. So Discord, Twitch, Twitter. The 3 places I look for messages. I think this is fine. The images have been good, honestly. They felt very reasonable so far. Ding. Both combo pieces plus evolution are not splash hitted by Teeg. We literally have a Gaddock Teeg in our deck. There's a deck list on your screen. If you're on mobile, you can type !deck in chat to get a link to one. Yeah, like having one Rallier to go search for when you want to grind up value with it seems fine, but I think like the 3 copies of Rallier in this deck are probably worse than playing more Coiling Oracle. But we're gonna play some more games and get a feel for it, see how it goes. We're probably turning Voice into a Fulminator Mage this turn. Although if we get lucky and they don't play a Tron piece, we don't even have to do that. Sweet. All right. Am I... So I'm going to attack for 2 here. I think I'm just going to play Saheeli this turn, because we can combo them next turn, right? Like, there's no reason to, like, try and be disruptive if they're not threatening Tron. Again, want to prioritize fetching some red sources in case we draw a free Kiki-Jiki. Scrying for a land here? Yeah, that's fine. Lets me play some more stuff out next turn in case things go sideways. Yep. So we'll lose Eldritch Evolution here. I don't know why they're tanking. They have to take the Eldritch Evolution or they're dead. They're writing your hand down, right? Let's scry before we decide what to play here. I'm gonna bottom that. I don't think I really need to play Archmage plus other stuff just yet. Well, maybe it'd just be good to have that as an insurance policy. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and smash with this. They want to turn this one into a token for me. I think that's good. Yeah, it's probably a free 2 points of damage like that. What are my thoughts on Tron decks? I think Tron is kind of unhealthy for the format, but I also don't think it's probably bannable on a power level perspective, so I think it's going to continue to exist. Sure. Yep. All right. Well, we drew the land anyways. This can't actually... Oh, there's a second breeding pool in this deck, right? Yeah, there's 2 breeding pools. Okay. Mana base in this deck seems pretty well built, too. A lot of these 4-color mana bases do not feel as good as this one does. I'm not really expecting a Endbringer out of the opponent, or like Big Eldrazi. I'm more expecting like a Karn or an All Is Dust here. Wormcoil maybe. They're setting up for Wormcoil that can stabilize the board for them nicely. Like make us, force us to like win through an unfair means. They cast like a Sylvan Scrying here. I'm 10 out of 10 countering it. Not close. Yep. Wormcoil stabilizes the board. Because if they didn't block, I wanted to not... I wanted to have voices back that could trade with Thought-Knot Seer on their backswing. Just naming Oblivion Stone here, right? Hey, Catch Zerk, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great content on Twitch right now, and I appreciate you supporting mine this month with that. Welcome. Oh, I should have attacked him in the air. The reason why I didn't attack with Glen is because I'm dumb. Maybe I should have countered that. Yeah, I probably should have countered that. Awesome catch, Dirk. I appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. Search your library for up to 3 artifact cards with different names and put them onto the battlefield. Nope, I don't have any artifacts in my deck. I should probably run more artifacts in this deck, right? Is plussing there better than Oracle targeted? No, probably not. Probably not. Should I play this other one and target the Coiling Oracle? No, I think I'm gonna wait a turn. I was pretty sure I knew what Saheeli's ult did, but like people in chat telling me that it won the game was like made me do a double take. No, I think my best chance to win is just like hitting one of my combo pieces. Like we have what, 3 evolutions and 4 Felidar Guardians in our deck to kill them. And like actually the second Saheeli means Sun Titan is lethal too. No, the Wormcoil in play chat means that we're pretty unlikely to win through very honest means like that. Image their Thought-Knot Seer is kind of funny. Get him with the snakes. Well, that's a heck of a hand. So we're going to take the Ulamog here because I have Glen Elendra to check the other 2. Thanks for the Thought-Knot loan, buddy. I appreciate it. So our hand's been kind of mediocre, but like their hand was extremely mediocre, so looks like we might pull this out. I don't think I've ever played with Goldfish. No, I can't because this has the Phantasmal Image clause, so it'll die if we target it. Go to 7, get a token. They've been so aggressive here that we might actually be able to beat them through honest means. Unless this is another Worm Coil. Alright, that makes sense. Of course, Sever. We got you. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I found a pretty kitty, chat. Who's a good little pretty kitty? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good little pretty. Good little pretty. Splinter twin, you. This build actually feels really good. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I do appreciate it. My name is Jeff Hogan. We're hanging out, getting some nerds with pretty kitties in Modern. If you're enjoying my stuff, I stream full-time here on Twitch, 30 plus hours a week. Lots of Magic, some Hearthstone, some Hex, tons of Modern, Legacy, Vintage occasionally too. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. Subscriptions start at $4.99 a month, or if you're one of the many people in the world who has Amazon Prime link to your Twitch account gets you Twitch Prime included for free in that, and that gives you a free channel subscription to a channel of your choice every single month. You can also support some of my stuff by checking out some of our wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles using promo code Jeff5. You can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags, and all sorts of great stuff there. And of course, myself and the wonderful moderator staff would like to welcome you to Hoaglandia. Please talk to one of our moderators for your complimentary timeout. At any rate, we're 2-1 heading into the third match here. Fourth match, whatever happens after 2-1, fourth match with Kiki Saheeli. I think this hand's a mulligan, right? I think this hand's a mulligan. To clean myself off from beating Tron. Alright, what are we doing? Am I supposed to keep this? This seems really loose. The slaughters started, right? I think this is supposed to be a mulligan. Look at that. This seems much better. Yeah, it needs a lot. It needs a lot. Someone call the UN. There's been a slaughter in the Twitch chat. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, so this is just gonna be... I think I just want to preserve my health total here. Basic force. It could be a mirror. I don't care if people say specifically honest things about the sponsor. Like if you had a negative experience and you have evidence of a negative experience, but like unsubstantiated facts regardless of what they're about get removed in my chat. Like you have to provide proof. Proof. Oh, Jeskai Ascendancy. Rowie 1991 NL with the brand new tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. This matchup's probably bad for us. Their deck combos way faster and more consistently than ours does. All right. It's a race. I guess we have the turn 4 here, right? But is turn 4 going to be fast enough? Does Gaddock Teeg turn off their Flesh Blood? I don't think so. Does it? They also can just kill you by attacking, right? Does Gaddock Teeg turn off Flesh Blood? Of course, Rowie. We got you. We got you. Yeah, I think the pricing on stores probably varies from card to card and based on how much stock they have. So... So I'm a mana short of playing Saheeli this turn. I'm going to blink my land and just play the Scavenging Ooze here. Yeah, we're one short of doing our thing. The opponent should have Glittering Wish in their deck, and post board they will have Abrupt Decay and Path to Exile. Well, that's good for us. When a mod gets timed out, they lose their sword. Alright, so Glen's fine here. Staticaster's fine. Eidolon is great. Teeg and Mage are fine. I think Fiery Justice is actually okay here. Killing their creatures is usually pretty valuable. We're going to cut some of our more expensive things here. Again, Renegade Rallier, just like slow and clunky. Voice doesn't really matter here. Just like good to evolve off of. We won. They conceded. Oh, Harmonic Sliver is great, right? Kill their namesake. I'm not bored in the Fiery Justice. It's a little bit slow. I don't want to cut too many voices because I don't have a lot of things to evolution off of. Generally speaking, the Ascendancy deck often, if they get to a point where they have Ascendancy in play, usually they can win that turn. Teeg cuts them off of playing Flesh Blood, which is sometimes their win condition, which is nice. Huh. I just want Felidar. I think I want to just try and assemble my combo as fast as possible here. So Sliver, when you copy Sliver, it, look, chat sounded pretty sure that it cut it off. Let you cast staff. God bless. All right, we won't have Teeg for the next game. Maybe I should have Phantasmal Imaged this. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have imaged this. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom just in case we're dead. There's a 9-0 chance we're dead here. Oh, we didn't die. We didn't die. Chat, we didn't die. That's so exciting. You can image hexproof cards. Imaging doesn't target. It's not copycat from Hex. Image says choose a card in play. Choose a card in play. Magic is intuitive and easy to understand, in case you were wondering. I'm still going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Did we die? Looks like we're dying. And so, this is one of the reasons why I like the Jeskai Ascendancy deck. I can't concede here because statistically they could break. Although I guess they have double Ascendancy going, so they're pretty unlikely to break at this point. They're kind of low on cards in hand, though. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pack it in at this point. The nagging thoughts should mean they have enough to continue going off there. Yep. Have you heard about my bird? I said a bird. Bird's a word. I said a bird. think I'm just doing this plus voice here. Or this plus tap land, sorry. Or my thoughts on going back to Hex. I think I really like a lot of their new changes. I think the changes to the Bash are also great on top of everything else. Do I sing in the shower? Of course I sing in the shower. Have you watched me stream? You watch me stream? I'm not always this animated while I'm off stream, but I'm a pretty animated individual. Fairly animated individual. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Do I slaughter my children? I have to kill my bird to kill their birds. Yeah, Hex is an only digital game. It's probably better to just play Eidolon, right? It's probably better to just play Eidolon here. Yeah, I think it's better to play Eidolon. Killing the birds is like double stone raining my opponent, so I understand that Twitch chat really wants to double stone rain my opponent, but I'm pretty sure playing Eidolon is the better play. We could die even if we let them untap. So like, this is gonna go get wear tear here probably. Yep. Kill all the birds. I think these Saheeli combo decks are better than Kiki-Cord. I think Kiki-Cord's really slow and clunky, and these decks are much better combo decks. Hey, getting ready for GP Vegas. I want to see how you build Tireless Tracker Jund. I've been doing okay with Light Red Splash for Commander Arena wants to you do it. 10 out of 10 Darth Wu. We actually already have that in the queue, and I think those points will bump it up to happening very soon. So thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And Arathar, almost missed that. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great content on Twitch right now, so thanks for supporting mine this month. Can't spell slaughter without subscriber. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? It's unfortunate we didn't draw a land this turn. I think I'm pretty obligated to just nuke their birds here. Can you explain the Jeskai Ascendancy combo? If you go here, there's an article about the Jeskai Ascendancy combo deck. I really like that deck a lot. You're better off just taking a peek there and reading what I wrote. It's kind of complicated and convoluted. Yeah, that's fair. I could and should wait because they're gonna cast Wear Tear at the end of my turn guaranteed. And then I could respond to it. Like now they could path their own burden response. We could die here. It's gonna get an Ascendancy. Yeah, I think we're dead. The best consistent prison deck in Modern. I don't know. The blue-red deck is fine, but I don't know, actually have the experience to know if it's better than Lantern Control. We're just dead, right? Oracle for redraw at Mage. Yeah, I guess that's the best line, right? Pretty easily. They have to get really unfortunate to not kill us this turn. Which they could get really unfortunate, so we're gonna pass here, but pretty likely to not get another turn. Usually you bottleneck on mana more often than cards, because like Ascendancy lets you loot through a bunch of cards. So for those that haven't seen the Ascendancy deck before, Abraid's an interesting card. That's neat. It kills annoying cards like Chalice. So this actually lets them loot indefinitely here. As long as you control a white permanent that goes back to their hand, so they actually can't brick now. They were pretty unlikely to brick even without the View from Above to go infinite, but with the View from Above, they're certainly not doing it. Jaffa JB with the brand new Twitch Prime. Thanks for sending that this way this month. I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for blowing the cupcakes out of the cup. Thanks everyone for hanging out. After this, we're going to play at least one more Modern League. And then we're going to wrap up for the day. For those of you that are new, I stream Magic every weekday during the day. I start about 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I always go for 3 or 4 hours. A lot of days of the week I go a lot longer than that. Yeah, the JAC deck is very powerful. I think if I have to work on a deck for a Modern tournament, if I decide to play another Paper Magic tournament, I'm probably going to work on Ascendancy. Yeah, Damping Sphere. Oh, yeah, Braid kills Damping Sphere, too. It's great. A Braid kills Damping Sphere. It definitely does that. So you know how we took a turn off to slow their combo down? And then they took a turn off, and then, like, so the only reason we would have been, they're a faster combo deck than we are. They're a faster, more consistent combo deck than we are. Yeah, I'm doing Magic every Wednesday night. And I think I'm going to start fitting in random Hearthstone and Hex streams in the late evening moving forward. Like after the kids and wife go to bed, I usually stay up for a little bit anyways, so. But for Magic, for people that are only interested in Magic, I plan to do Magic every Wednesday night. If you go to my website, jeffhoagland.com, or even below the stream, there's a link to my schedule on there. The event that I was planning to play the Rock deck at, I actually was sick for. That was last weekend or 2 weekends ago. Ended up staying home. Alright, this is turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, kill you. It's the third Scapeshift deck in this league. That's so many. Yeah, the more I played Hearthstone, the more I like it. It's definitely my favorite card game that exists on a tablet right now. Easily. Hearthstone's gameplay is quite good. Is Battlebond coming to Magic Online? Select Battlebond cards will be implemented on Magic Online at some point in the future. I might go to the SCG Open in where is that? Indianapolis later on this year, but that's also the weekend before Gen Con. How'd the Eldrazi League go? We pretty much got run over. The deck's really clunky. Alright, did you? I actually really like that you don't have to really pay attention on your opponent's turn in Hearthstone. It makes the gameplay feel a lot smoother and faster. Like, the lack of a priority system makes the games go a lot quicker. Didn't even consider Lantern. This is for Deathcloud. I've loved that card since it was printed. Thank you for the support, Zero. I appreciate it. I've been playing Kiki chords as you've been brewing it. I've been learning from my mistakes. How many Damping Spheres feel right? 3 to 4. You should just play 3 to 4. It's very good in a lot of the matchups that are very difficult for Kiki chord. It's very, very good in matchups that are hard. I like this build of this deck a lot, actually. I was kind of like hesitant on seeing no Lotus Cobras after playing with Lotus Cobra a bunch, but no Lotus Cobras actually feels pretty good. And honestly, without the Lotus Cobras, I think the biggest change I would like to make to this build is that like the Renegade Rallier should probably be more Coiling Oracles. I'm a big fan of Coiling Oracle. The mana base in this deck also feels pretty good. I think the mixture of basics and fetches and shocks has felt fairly consistent so far. I think the amount of my time that people waste on Magic Online is far and away more than people ever waste in Hearthstone. There's some assholes and everything, but like I feel like Magic Online players are just like slow without even being assholes about it. They're just like naturally slow when they play Magic. I think it's easier to play Hearthstone quickly. No, the Gifts Ungiven build was kind of bad. You can find it on my YouTube channel, Toast. I think Voice is great. I think Voice is very good with, it's just a good quality card that insulates your combo from removal and counter spells. And it also, what's the word I'm searching for? It also, oh, my mouth. It's good with Eldritch Evolution is what it is. It's good with Eldritch Evolution. I could see this hand being a mulligan, but honestly, I think just like turn 4ing them is probably worthwhile. I mean, I play some pretty obnoxious decks on Magic Online, and I feel like I don't have people get too upset about the specific decks that I'm playing too often. Like I said, I definitely wouldn't fault anyone for having mulligan this hand. It's a little bit soft to Lightning Bolt too. Yeah, I don't know. The opponent's deck combos on turn 4 itself pretty consistently. I think the Dryad Arbor is pretty clunky. I think you should experience drawing Dryad Arbor a few times before you consider playing it. I am on Magic Online. I am consistently up on clock in a lot of matches, which longer time periods than my Hearthstone games last. I'm gonna bottom that. I'm not looking for more at this point. You know, maybe I should have fetched Shocked here since I have this Kiki in my hand. Yeah, make sure you report those players' extras. So Landscape Shift actually isn't lethal. Ramp Spellscape Shift land is lethal. Yeah, and I'm up on time while I'm streaming, while I'm talking to chat too. Yeah, so like even this game, I'm up a minute and a half on clock in this game. And like my opponent hasn't really even had much to think about. They're just like playing ramp spells on curve. For those that aren't familiar with Scape Shift math, 7 lands with Scape Shift allows you to deal 18 points of damage, while 8 lands with Scape Shift allows you to deal 36 points of damage. Like I said, my hand last game was probably a little bit medium of a keep. The opponent's deck's combos very consistently. Hi, waifu. I'm checking my face. I keep my Facebook closed. Yes. Yes, please. Like how you thought I'd say no to food. My wife's the best. She knows to message me on Twitch when I don't respond on Facebook. So we have this Oath of Nissa to dig for a Saheeli next turn. Got our Felidar Guardian all set up already. Think this matchup's about winning the die roll? Yeah, probably. I think we're a dog on average. I think their deck combos more consistently than we do by 4. Like, we occasionally have turn 3 draws, but like as far as like dead you by turn 4 goes, I think the opponent's deck is probably better at that. They have a bolt and they're just like not bolting my birds here. They're just like shocked by mistake. What is this sequence saying? I am no longer going to be doing Hearthstone in the afternoons. The numbers just weren't good enough for Hearthstone to justify not streaming Magic in the afternoon when my numbers are good. So I'm going to be doing Hearthstone on occasion still, but it'll mostly be in the evenings after the kids go to bed. I'm going to take a basic land here. It's worse if I draw Kiki-Jiki exactly, but it's good at preserving my health total against their deck. Yeah, maybe they have a bolt and they wanted to bolt my Planeswalker. That's like the only thing that makes sense for their sequencing rate. Maybe they just shocked by mistake too. They misidentified one of the cards in their hand. Like, I'm still playing Hearthstone. I enjoy the gameplay. It just felt like streaming Hearthstone instead of streaming Magic in the afternoons felt like I was skipping work to like play a game, because like Hearthstone is definitely not popular enough on this channel to be considered work. So it's just for fun. So I still plan to stream some Hearthstone, and we're gonna stream some Hex again on occasion, but that's gonna be in the evenings, not during my normal Magic hours. What's going on, Ibris? Howdy, howdy. What have I been having the most success with? Well, I don't really play Hearthstone very competitively. I've mostly been playing it casually. In fact, I've most recently been playing some of the PvE adventure zones that they have. As far as like competitive decks, I've liked both Spell Hunter and Odd Rogue a lot. Justin hasn't sent me the Teferi Tribal deck list yet. Hey, Nemesis, thanks for the 9 months, 3/4 of a year. I do appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, the way the Monster Hunt is set up is quite fantastic. Come on, opponent. I'm like, this is, like, there's now a 4.5 minute differential between my opponents and I. I have games of Hearthstone that last less time than this. Stumped with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the support. You probably want to pre-register if you're going Wannabe Beetle. Some of those things get really large. What are we doing, opponent? Come on. Come on. Did your cat knock your keyboard over or what? You have the bolt? It's like finally decided to make a move. Maybe they were loading the stream up to see if I would have a play this turn if they bolted the bird. Yeah, actually, Hex has exactly that format extras. They call it Evolving Sealed. You start with 2 packs and some extra common cards, and then you build more. You build more as you go. God, this is so aggressive. It's really good against us right now. Do I not suffer from eye strain? No, I've been lucky to not suffer from eye strain. Occasionally when I do like my really long streams, my hands feel a little bit sore, so like almost certainly arthritic at some point. Look, if my opponent needs to win this match of Modern badly enough that they have to ghost, their life is probably really terrible. So if they need to ghost, they should go ahead and ghost, you know? Opponent, because you're watching, you should wait until I target the Oath, because now I get to untap a land. Just, you know, for future reference. This is the amount of stream sniping that I've experienced since I changed from competitive to friendly leagues has been nice. Like, you experience a lot less sniping in the friendly leagues because people in the friendly leagues aren't here trying to farm moto points. They're just like interested in actually playing Magic, which is great. That's a really unfortunate draw. It means that I have to choose between cracking the Horizon Canopy and casting the Fulminator. Pretty sure I just need to cast the Fulminator. Pretty sure the conservative play is just cast this. Just kill their Valakut since they're on a Prismatic Omen. I mean, like, 12 versus 8. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. If your financial situation means you're so desperate for Magic Online points that you need to stream snipe, you should probably consider getting a job or a better job or working more often or something, because, you know, or maybe that's just their thing. Maybe that's their fetish. Maybe stream sniping is what gets the rocks off and they really just enjoy doing it. You know? I think we're dead. I guess I can draw Saheeli exactly, right? They're gonna get double Valakut here, which deals 12 to me. No, I don't have two draws at Saheeli because they're gonna kill my Felidar Guardian here because they can't kill me. So if I draw Saheeli this turn, I can play Felidar Guardian, blink a land, and then play the Saheeli afterwards. Yeah. So if I draw Saheeli this turn, I can play Felidar Guardian, blink a land, and then kill them. The best part about that draw is they know I just drew it for the turn because they're watching the stream. Magic's a tough game sometimes. Dee 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 be dee dee be dee dee. Worth noting, we got there. How does it feel? Feels great. For those of you that are wondering, feels great. I really like this build of this deck. I was a little bit hesitant to not play Lotus Cobras, but ultimately I feel like they felt like they were worth not having. What do I think about the specifics of this deck? Honestly, I don't know. You're a wizard, Hoagland. They are complaining in chat right now. I feel like I kind of want an Eternal Witness. So you need some 3-drop creatures in this deck because you need 3-drops to evolve into Kiki-Jiki. No, there's no. I don't like to show what my opponent's posting in chat on stream because it like encourages people to salt off. You can always feel the sodium pouring out when they make you click through the deterministically dead combo. These things I gotta make, they're at 18 and can block 1, so I need 19 of them. There's so much clicking. Yeah, while I click through this, you should go watch the salt video on YouTube. Why isn't it coming up? There we go. Stupid bot. We do have Dave. I mean, I might time out, chat. I might time out. I'm only up 8 minutes on them. I need to 50 them. I think 50ing them sounds about right. Sounds about right. If you haven't seen that video before, you should bookmark it for your Magic friends. I could 50 them and still be up on clock, right? Gotta play around Slaughter Pact. That's true, they could pay for Slaughter Pact here. Sodium's bad for your diet, chat. Never forget. It's probably not worth the effort, but you think if you change your display name on Magic Online to prevent sniping? Nah, probably not. I think that's kind of not worth the hassle. Magic Online is also confused by its own piling, to be fair. Alright, that's enough, right? 19, 21. Hope you enjoyed wasting your 4 minutes, opponent. Hopefully someday you'll get to a point in your life where your time is valuable. Because Lord knows you're not there right now. Hey, Zero Forever. Don't forget to take your blood pressure meds after this game. Thanks for the donation, bud. All right, so yeah, like I said, I really like this build of this deck. I think at the very least, I would take these two Renegade Ralliers and I would turn them into Coiling Oracles. I also, I'm like, this build is so combo focused that I'm really not sure that I want these Path to Exiles in the main deck. Maybe having them in the 75 is fine, but I think having them in the main deck might be wrong. Especially if I want like slightly more 3-mana creatures to get to Kiki-Jiki consistently. I kind of wish like one of these, if I'm going to turn these into Coiling Oracles, one of these could be a Reflector Mage potentially. Yeah, I think the Sun Titan is probably win more. In my experience, like, maybe the fact that we have Phantasmal Image in the deck makes Sun Titan better, but honestly, I really feel like if you're playing Sun Titan in this deck, it should probably just be in the sideboard. Modern is so aggressive and so brutal right now, I don't think main decking this card is a good move. I'm not a big fan of Selfless Spirit in this deck because when you can't chord for Selfless Spirit, it's much easier to play around and play through. So yeah, maybe I'd leave these paths, but I'd turn the Sun Titan into the Rallier and or the not the Rallier, the Reflector Mage, and then like fit the Sun Titan into the board somehow. I did not get around to watching the Scribebug clip, Nicholas. Sorry. No, and like the Sun Titan double Saheeli combo is like, that's pretty unlikely to come up. Sure, it happens sometimes, but like there's enough other combo pieces in this deck that I think you don't need it. I don't think you need extra mana sources. I think especially if you go up on Coiling Oracle. One of the reasons why I really like Coiling Oracle in this deck is because it's a mana creature. It's like half mana creature, half cantrip. So like it gives you more ramp without having to play more ramp creatures in the deck. I think Eternal Witness might be fine, like turning one of these paths into an Eternal Witness for another 3-drop could also be okay. Honestly, there's a good chance that Eternal Witness is just better than Renegade Rallier in this deck. I definitely want a Reflector Mage. I think Eternal Witness could maybe be better than this Renegade Rallier just because, like, we don't have a lot of great things to Rallier back, especially without Lotus Cobra to do the nuts things. Yeah, Keranos is kind of clunky and slow. I think I would probably turn this into the Sun Titan in the board. But yeah, if you're looking to play a creature combo deck in Modern, this one felt pretty good. A lot of the creature combo decks I've played recently have felt pretty terrible. So I think if you're interested in creature combo decks, I would definitely give something like this shell a try. I don't know that it's going to be super competitive, but you're definitely going to win plenty of games with it. It combos pretty consistently. Another thing, last comment before I sign off, it might be worth considering fitting a Gaddock Teeg or a Meddling Mage, some kind of anti-spell card into your main deck. Just so you have like access to that game one to tutor for something against deck combo decks that are faster than you. I got you, Red Mulligan. I think this build feels better than the Lotus Cobra build, but honestly I'd have to play both of them more to guaranteed say that, I think. But I think it's definitely worth testing this build out if you're interested in playing creature combo builds.